This week on Reading Aloud, the programme full of inspirational ideas for the classroom, we uncover a remarkable that's helping children deal with just such a situation.
Also in this week's programme, sharp knives make children knives. We uncover the disease.
We don't pronounce those letters the same way every time. But first, an author and illustrator who's managed to combine her warm and whimsical drawings of the king with a serious message. She's Helen, who's been creating children for nearly 20 years. Books like Pumpkin Soup, and A Really Bad Soup.
Although I found most of the books seemed to be horrible, and that wasn't what I wanted to say. But if I said to my daughter, I think the thing is when you're using words with young children, they can't read yet, they haven't really developed listening skills.
What was in the cooking pot? Cat soup, made by a duck. The cat said, I'm going shit. Oh please, begged the duck, let me shit too. You get lost, the cat meowed. Don't squawked the duck.
The reception class at Woodview Primary School has been enjoying the exploits of their teacher, that boy.
Soon, every school will have to use this method of coming. It's only had one trial, and the school where it was trialled, some say, had a teacher who was so strict you weren't allowed to breathe in her lessons. But there's another problem. Look, I'll show you. We're going to make the sound well, obviously, we can write it like that, as we do in do, or we could write it like that, as we do in the word ass, or again, we could write it down like that, as we do in the word She set the novel in Nigeria, where she grew up during the violent military regimes of the 1980s, and Nigeria, where she grew up. The novel is seen through the eyes of a 15-year-old orange who resists the control of a fat father and an oppressive state.
Where is Chinwe Dizeza? Papa asked when we got to the front of my class. I looked around, feeling a weight around my chest. Do.
Look at her, Papa said.
So a scene there where Kambili's father is fighting class. But Sonia, how does Kambili's father view his class in this book?
It's a strange thing. Obviously he wants them to do, but it's not enough to do. They must come. And I actually found myself disliking his, but intensely.
So as the girl is the narrator, John, we see the book through her eyes. Is this tension that Sonia's talking about, is that really the theme of the book?
Yes, she and her slightly older brother, Jaja, live in a rich, elite Nigerian family. The father is a maniacal Catholic who exhibits a massive conflict between his persona. In public, he beats an elder in the local church. In private, he is a Satanist.
This is a really nice, gentle book.
Well, that's about it.
I was born on the 7th of May. I remember very well that awful day. I was in my mother, curled up like what I have to say. It was dark as night, nothing to do, didn't want to breathe. I was so happy, didn't want to leave. Then I hear some people give a shout, one push Mrs. Rosen and he'll be out. I'm telling you, that was a puzzle to me. I shouted out, how'd you know I'm a he? Doctor shouted, good Lord, he can talk. I popped up a headset, now watch me walk. I jigged and jive around that room, and boom.